This is a story, a fantastically true story, from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives. Citizen, communist, counter-spy, and who has now revealed for the first time his secret files concerning not only his own activities, but also the current activities of other counter-espionage agents. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. The Communist Party is always preparing for the eventual overthrow of the government by force and violence. This week, Herbert Philbrick brings you the story of the counter-spy involved in one phase of that preparation.
For you from your Aunt Mabel Barnes. We'd like to bring it right over. Will you be there to receive it?
Yeah, I'll be here. Aunt Mabel Barnes is just another name for the Communist Party, Philbrick. And it looks like you're on the receiving end of a new assignment.
Where's your car?
Oh, my wife's got it. She took the kids on a little vacation. I'm taking the bus these days.
Good. I have a box to put in your garage. Give me a hand. Take this then. Go. All right. Put it down here. Easy.
What's in the box, Comrade?
Doesn't a good party member always do what he's told without asking questions?
Idle curiosity, Night Check. Just idle curiosity.
Is there any other kind?
Yes. There's natural curiosity. Now that I've got the box in my garage, what do I do with it?
Keep it. Under lock and key. Don't move it. Don't try to open it. Don't touch it. Don't let anyone else see it. Understand?
Understand.
Lock it. You say your wife and children are away for a while?
Yeah.
Good. A very important person is arriving in town a little later today. We want to keep his presence a secret, even from the rank and file members of the party. So we'll use your place for a meeting place tonight in place of headquarters. 8 o'clock. H62460. And the color of the truck, black. No distinguishing marks.
Comrade Naychek, I don't recall his name.
Oh, you must have him on your FBI list. I think he's a graduate of the goon squad. He's always around when there's rough work to be done.
We'll check on him.
Boy, I'd sure give a lot to know what's in that box.
Too risky. It'd be a big job to get it open and a bigger job to get it shut.
Yeah. Well, shall I call you tomorrow about what happens at the meeting tonight?
No. Contact me tonight, here. No matter how late it is. We've been tipped a lot of communist personnel are headed in this direction.
One of them must be that chap that Night Check is expecting.
There's evidently something big in the wind, Herb. We'd like to be in on the ground floor.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Oh, just a minute. Okay, Herb. All clear.
Thanks, Steve. See you.
That's very unusual. They're late.
No, they're coming now.
Comrade, sit there. Comrade Luvana, Comrade Herb.
How do you do?
Comrade.
Sit down, all of you.
Oh. Here we are.
Although you three people are unknown to me, you're well known to members of the party. And I have been assured of your loyalty and cooperation. When confusion, destruction, and death suddenly strike a city, what should be our purpose? Well, what's the matter? One of you should have an answer for that. What should be our purpose?
Well, I should think our purpose would be to add to that confusion, destruction, and death.
Right. Now we're going to find out how, when the emergency does arise, we can most effectively add to that confusion, destruction, and death. For the next few days, we'll be associated in a project of great importance. Our unit will be one of many engaged in this project. Now, in the event of an air attack on this city or any city, the party must have certain information. What are the general plans of the police and fire department? How are the basic sources of water supply to be protected? There are a number of key men in each city who must be captured or liquidated. Where will these men go when the alarm sounds? To acquire this information, what would you suggest?
Well, it'll take some time. I should think one of the first things to do is find out how soon the nearest military installation can send troops in to take over the city.
Have you any ideas?
Well, we should destroy communications, start fires.
We should plan roadblocks to keep people from getting out or the military from moving in.
Very good.
Yeah, but there was an air raid test recently. Didn't the party check on all this and pick up this information?
You are naive, comrade. What happens at a test raid that everyone knows is coming is one thing. But what happens when the real thing suddenly strikes will be entirely different.
Uh-huh. Then our plan is to surprise the city with an air raid it doesn't expect.
Yes, that's right. The full details of the plan are not yet available. But from this minute on, we must be ready.
But surely the 4 people in this room could accomplish only the smallest part of the plan you presented.
We are only cogs in the wheel. But like every well-made machine, each cog must operate to keep the machine running. For example, Comrade Herb.
Yes, Comrade?
You ought to be contact man for our group. You were selected for this assignment because your connection with the party is unknown to the authorities.
Mm-hmm.
We will need a telephone number that's above suspicion. It will be yours.
All right.
Comrade Luvana,
Yes?
you will receive certain information and orders later.
Yes, sir.
You may go.
Yes, comrade.
Night check has already been briefed. Pick up the car, drive by, and pick me up.
Yes, comrade.
You will arrange your affairs so that you will be within arm's length of that telephone day and night until further notice.
All right. There's just one hitch, though, Comrade.
What?
Well, you see, my wife's been out of town. I've been eating out at restaurants. I haven't got a speck of food in the house. Suppose it'd be time for me to go down to the store and get some?
I suppose so. We'll drop you off at the store.
Supplies are important, Philbrick, but not nearly as important as getting a message to Steve Daniels. Well, that's the story. They dropped me here at the store and they've left. I hope. What do you make of it?
It checks out nicely with the information we already have. Oh, Herb.
Yeah?
Did they take the box?
Nope.
How do you feel about letting us take a look at it?
Golly, I don't think we have any choice. When?
Just before dawn would be a good time, with a 4-way lookout to spot cars coming in any direction.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Let us in the side door of the garage. And Herb,
Yeah?
misplace the key to the main garage door, just in case.
I get it. I'll see you later.
Aren't you supposed to be standing by the phone?
I can hear it from out here. I've covered the windows and the main door to prevent a light leak.
Good.
Let me get this door. That's the box.
They usually fasten these things with some obscure gadget that will be broken if the box is open. Let's see if we can find it.
Just get up, or haven't you been to bed?
I've been sleeping on the couch. Be near the phone. Party orders.
They're going to try something. But one thing's certain.
What?
We can assume no one will stage a real air raid.
So?
They could be planning a dress rehearsal. Something to approximate the conditions of a real raid. What about it, Carl? Find anything?
No trace of a seal. It'll be easier to open, but tough to get back together again without leaving some evidence.
Yeah. Okay, shoot the works. There's some tools back there, Carl. What is it?
Trinitro-toluene.
What's that mean in English?
TNT. And there's enough in this box to blow the whole town wide open.
Today's the day. Get to Philbrick's house as fast as possible.
Yes? Okay. What is it? Car pulling up in the driveway. Now get back in the house, Herb.
Holy cats.
Close the box, Carl.
Think you can get it back together?
One way or another, I can.
Herb, we'll be around. If you have to leave with him, try and give us a clue.
Okay.
And Herb, wear the cufflinks camera, just in case.
Hurry, Philbrick. You won't have a chance to put this camera on after they get in.
What's the matter with your ears, Comrade?
You been there long?
We have. The project's underway. Now give Nychek the key to the garage so he can load the box while I set up the contact code with you.
Key to the garage. Oh, man, was I asleep? All right, wake up. Give me the key to the garage. Where'd I put it? You say the project is on?
The key, Comrade. We're wasting time, valuable time.
Oh, here it is. Somebody's going to have to help me with that box.
Dunce. Open it and load your car a little at a time. Answer it. Just say, hello, what number are you calling? And repeat aloud the numbers that are given you.
Hello? What number are you calling? 16 plus?
16 plus.
N plus a half.
N plus and a half.
6 plus?
6 plus.
22.
22.
They hung up.
Naturally.
But, Comrade, you're marking the wrong numbers.
On the contrary, I'm marking the right ones. This is just an ordinary city map. There are thousands like it in existence.
Yeah, I know, but
We use the numbers at the edge of the map for our code. But we move everything over 1 unit. And if anybody should be listening in on those phone calls, they'd wind up a mile away. For example, in a short while, 1/10 of the explosive in your garage...
The explosive's in my garage.
That's right, Comrade. If it were delivered to the original intersecting lines of the original numbers, it would wind up way over here.
I see. Very clever. Hello, what number are you calling? TNT like you ordered groceries. Daniels has got to get a picture of that map, Philbrick. Somehow or other, you've got to get it to him.
There'll be one more call. The plan is to use only 10 locations.
Uh-huh. Will you, join me in a piece of gum, Comrade?
Certainly not.
Oh. Hello, what number are you calling? F plus.
F plus.
11 plus.
11 plus.
K.
K.
24.
24. That's night check. I'll let him in. Right.
Now's the chance, Philbrick. Get a picture of that map. Fast.
Well, all set. We still have a few minutes. Well, comrades, in a very short while, our work will be finished. In a little while, Region will fly away on the wings of fear. Comrade Luvana and 2 other loyal comrades who are sky watchers are going to report several enemy-type planes approaching the city at low altitude.
Oh, too low for radar interception.
Exactly. This happens at 10 o'clock. 30 seconds later, the air raid siren sounds. This is followed a few seconds later by 10 terrific explosions in parts of the city indicated on the map.
What a laugh. All of the explosions take place on vacant lots. So there will be no damage done except in their imagination.
Time to go. We'll take one more precaution on the way downtown.
Vehicle in sight.
Were you expecting one?
Of course not. But one thing we know. If they follow us this far, they'll follow us no further.
Did Daniels get that film out of the wad of chewing gum?
Comrade, if someone had been following us, it would have been necessary for them to come to the tunnel with us to see what we did with the TNT on the other side.
You're absolutely right, Comrade. No way in the world for a pursuit car to get around the other side of the highway in time to pick up the trail.
Now we can relax, go back to your house, and wait for the show.
No, Philbrick. No way in the world to follow that TNT now.
You like music, Comrade?
Yeah, at times.
So do I. And on the radio, let's be entertained while we wait.
All right.
Besides, radio stations are supposed to go off the air during an air raid. Let's listen and see what happens. Getting close. Won't be long now. What's the matter?
Oh, this waiting makes me kind of edgy.
Relax, Comrade. The whole responsibility is on me. Relax. Exactly 10 o'clock. Now it starts. Luban and her group reporting enemy planes coming in over the city. It's relayed to the interceptor command. 3 seconds. 2. 1. Now the alarm. The siren. It should have started. Can you hear anything?
Not a thing.
The explosions start in 10 seconds. What's the matter with the sirens?
Maybe something's gone wrong.
Nothing could go wrong. The sirens, the explosions, where are they?
The radio's still on.
Oh, the fools, the fools. Months and months of work checking and double checking. The fools. We failed. They'll blame it on me. But it isn't my fault. You can tell them. You were with me every minute of the time. You can tell them I fulfilled my job.
Sure, Comrade, sure. You can do the same for me.
Must have been a traitor somewhere. That's it. Must have been a traitor.
Look, Comrade Nychek's car is still out in front. We shouldn't leave it there.
I'll stay here a little longer. I'll destroy all evidence. Here's the key to the car. Take it away someplace. Anywhere. I'm so tired, Comrade. So tired.
Herbert, come on in.
I got just 2 words for you. What happened?
Well, a lot of things. The clink's a little crowded with comrades at the moment.
Yeah? Then you found the picture of that map in the gum?
We sure did. We had men waiting to pick up comrades at every one of their delivery points. And you know, that license number of the truck helped, too. You see, we immediately put a 24-hour tail on the truck. And when you, Nychek, and Sedera raced through that freeway tunnel, there were more people watching you than saw the last World Series.
That's wonderful. What about Comrade Levana?
We let her and her friends call in reports of enemy planes. But they were talking to the FBI, not the Interceptor Command. And Herb, don't worry about Comrade Sederi. We'll let him get well enough away from your house before we pick him up.
Well, I just hope he gets out of there soon. I want to get the place fumigated before Eva and the kids get back.
Oh, just a minute. Okay, Herb. All clear.
All clear. You know, Steve, come to think of it, those are very pleasant words. Alert FBI. The party's most ambitious plan became its most disastrous failure. Next week, we'll bring you another story from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, citizen, communist, counter-spy.